why else would I be doing a podcast at not even midnight, alone, Friday night, McDonald's in the bed? Girl. Straw's too short for the cup. So let's crack into it. Wow. Starting very strong with sunglasses on. Anyone who knows me knows that I wear sunglasses all the time as a headband, not on my eyes. I have glasses on my eyes, so I can't do that. Do they make both that are together at the same time that you can wear? Of course. But do I have them? Technically, yes. Some creepy ones that I bought maybe 15 years ago when I thought it would be a cool bit. Transition sunglasses that were aviators, like the pedophile ones. Aviators, and they transitioned to be sunglasses, but in a way that was like the legal minimum of transition. Anyway, who cares about the pedophile glasses that I got when I was 12? It's been a while, hasn't it? Hasn't it been? Hey, it is 11:17 Eastern Standard Time on Friday night, June 9th. Because I don't know when I'm going to post this. It's been a while, as I just said. Welcome to Lauren's Dreamhouse. I'm Lauren Moreau, and I have McDonald's in my bed. I ordered McDonald's. I just came back from a show, the Headliner Games at SIP Studios. Now, did they give me a straw? Question number one, they did. Okay, cool. And I'll explain this in a second. You might be thinking, what can you get from McDonald's that would give you something in this container? I will get to that in a bit. I laid a blanket down, so it's not so gross. It is the blanket that I sleep in. That's what it is. So, yeah, it is the first Lauren's Dreamhouse in a while. The reason for that being, for those of you who know me best, I've been working very hard on a lot of different projects that I'm actually very proud of. And if you are watching this, you are probably close enough to me that you are also proud of them too, because you've probably seen them, and that's fabulous. I was explaining to Amy the other day that I may right now be the happiest that I've ever been in my life. Imagine that. And I mean that. There are like moments in your life where I don't know if you do the same thing, but there are moments where you kind of like have a checkpoint with yourself, I feel, maybe. And you're like, am I happy? And sometimes I'm like, usually because I actually ask this question to myself more often than you think. I try to figure out often if I'm happy or not. And, well, because like if the answer is no, then I like to be proactive and I like to make myself happy, or at least like get on a path where I can be happy. But in the past, I definitely know that I have said like, yeah, I'm happy, like in the sense that I am grateful, but am I like happy? I think like I'm a generally grateful person. So if you were to ask me that, like running up to me, Billy on the street style, and you were like, are you happy? I'd be like, yeah, because I am grateful for the things that I have. But like, I've always also been like troubled, boo-hoo. But, you know, not podcasting in a while has made me not so good at the flow of my speech. Also, I'm drunk, obviously. Why else would I be doing a podcast at not even midnight, alone, Friday night, McDonald's in the bed? Girl, straw's too short for the cup. You know what I mean? Like, I got a large drink. I know that. That's on me. But, like, if you're going to make straws, do it Starbucks style and offer at least 2 different sizes. This one, too small for the cup. Anyway, I'm the happiest I've ever been. See that? I don't lose it. She didn't lose it, folks. She gained it, but in weird, different directions. And none of them meet. And, but at the same time, they all exist in the same sphere. Does that make sense? Almost like one of those, you know those static balls that you put your fingertips on and the little lightning bolts connect to your fingers? That's like how I feel. I feel like I'm happy in 10 different directions, and it's going to take more time to connect all of those things and to be like fully happy, like Nirvana style. Oh my God. Is that what did they know all along? A little happy face in a circle? That's what happiness means. That's what Nirvana means. Wow, never had so many thoughts before in my life. Honestly, when you're happy, you think thoughts. When you're depressed, you don't think thoughts. You think sad thoughts, but they're not productive, and you don't have anything real going on in your head because your body's in like mental survival mode. But when you're happy, your thoughts are similarly dumb. What I'm saying is I'm dumb, trying to relate this to you, even though it can't. McDonald's in bed, came back from the headliner games. It was a good show. It was weird because every comic in Jersey City is friends with the 2 people that I just dated in the past 4 years. And they all feel some type of way about it. So every time I do a show in Jersey City, I feel like everyone hates me. And that's fine, because it really has nothing to do with like actually me, but it is similarly exhausting to be around, and I'm grateful. Oh no, I didn't ask for any ranch. Oh, what a mistake. If you hate chewing, I promise I won't eat the whole time. I just want to have some fries before they go stale or wet or cold. I've had no food today. I have been busy. What's your fry eating style? Is it as many fries as you can grab, but then chopping them all off with your teeth at the same level? Is it roughing it in? This is how I eat when I'm alone. So, the more you know. God, this is fabulous. Just give me a second. Oh my God. You know, hold on, I'm gonna chew and swallow and talk. Damn. There is nothing like McDonald's. How did they do that, you know? Oh. Wow. I didn't even talk yet about this whole Grubhub situation. So, I just said about 30 times that I came back from a show. I did a show in Jersey City called The Headliner Games. Mark Henley, if you're watching this, doubtful. Love you. And it was a great show. It was a lot of fun. And I really, like I said, I've been busy. I haven't eaten today. And I fully have food in the fridge, but I would have rather arrived at my home with like food waiting at the door. That's kind of my favorite thing ever. When I like go out and I'm really hungry and I want to eat so badly and I order food and I like try to time it so that it arrives at my door like immediately as I like leave the train so that it's like hot, but I don't have to run into the person, right? That part is key to the story. I ordered this McDonald's really close to my place. The McDonald's is 2 blocks away, but I didn't want to be like in there alone at night because it's a crazy place, and like I wouldn't even necessarily say that it's dangerous. It's just like dramatic. Like everyone there is having a hard time in one way or another, and I would rather just avoid that energy entirely if I can. So to circumvent that, I have Grubhub Plus. So I was like, you know what, free delivery on some McDonald's is worth the tip. I will do that. So I order the food and I'm thinking like, oh, it's gonna take literally 15 minutes for it to get there because it's so close to my place. So I order it like when I'm like a half hour away, or at least I think I'm a half hour away. It was one stop on the path, and I don't really take the path into Journal Square that often, but when I do, I always forget how quick it is because it's literally 2 seconds away. I didn't walk home because it's late, but I order the food and I'm like, cool, it's gonna get there as soon as I get home. So then like I get out of the train and I'm like, oh, it's not there yet, crazy. And then I have a thought like, oh no, I hope I don't run into the guy. I'm literally thinking that as I leave the train. So then I walk into the gate of my apartment, like my parking lot, and I see a guy come from the opposite direction on a bike with a bag, like a food delivery bag. And I'm like, no way, right? So then I'm like, well, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Should I like message the guy and be like, hey, I think I see you. Let me grab the food so that I can save you the trip upstairs, right? And then I'm like, well, but if I do that, then he's gonna know that I just came from the world and didn't need to get delivery. I could have just went to the restaurant. Also, is McDonald's a restaurant? That's for you to decide. But so now I'm like, this guy's gonna think that I'm like the craziest fat ass ordering McDonald's, which is 2 blocks away from my house. I came from 2 blocks away from my house, but I just didn't want to go inside. And here I am making him go on a bike and deliver the food to my room. Which is a trip up. Stairs or elevator. Sometimes all the elevators are broken. Oh man. So, anyway, he pulls up to the building right in front of me. Sorry, I have to. I'm so hungry. I hope it's not disgusting. Whatever. So, I'm thinking like, okay, he just pulled up. I am a couple yards away. By the time he goes inside and goes in the elevator will have closed and he will be delivering the food. So like, then like I keep walking to the apartment and I realize that he's just kind of chilling at the bike, and I'm like, does he know like where I am? Like, does he have like a GPS? Because I can see where he is. Can he see that I'm behind him? You know? And he chilled for a second, but then he went inside. But I was too close to him. So I just walked slower, and then he went inside. I was behind him. So what did I do? I sat on the bench outside of my apartment, and I waited for him to come outside so that I didn't run into him and so that he wouldn't know that it was me, because I ordered the food at the exact same time that he arrived there, even though the McDonald's is 2 blocks from my house, which is where I came from. So, by the way, my McDonald's order is probably not popular. What is it? Do you have any guesses? Would you be surprised if I told you that this was a Big Mac? Yeah. When I'm preparing for the cigarette club, or I have a lot of shows going on and I like want to look really good, instead of starving myself, which is what I used to do when I was younger, I just do keto. I adopt like a temporary keto lifestyle, and temporary this time is like, 2 months. But I just cut carbs and I feel a lot better and I can think better and whatever. So how do you order keto, which for those of you who don't know is low carb? How do you order keto at McDonald's, where everything is carbs and bad for you? Guess what? You can get anything you want from McDonald's sandwich wise on a crazy little platter with a lot of little bumps on it. And once you get it, it will all be pushed to one side, and it will be, I call it burger salad because that's how I'm gonna eat it. And by the way, it's not just a Big Mac. It is 4 patties, which is double, and 4 slices of cheese, which is double, and double Big Mac, which you understand by now. So it's kind of like a, we can just call it a salad. And that's what I get. And there are carbs in the Big Mac sauce, but I allow myself sauces because they make things better. And you know what? It's good. So how about that? Maybe I'll make that the thumbnail. And you're also probably thinking, fries aren't keto. That's correct. But it's more fun to order the meal than just the slop in a bowl. So that's what I do. So I kind of use them as croutons a little bit. Let's go ahead, sprinkle them on a little salad. So none of you have a podcast probably. But if you did, you'd probably be thinking to yourself, like I am, being my boyfriend must suck because I talk so much. Now, that's so sad, I don't like mean that, but what I really mean is like, I talk a lot and I have like the capability of just going on and saying literally nothing, like it's been 18 minutes and I've said nothing. If Spencer was here, I would be doing this to him, But I don't know. I didn't want to just like end the party, Now we're having a party. I'm having a party with you, if you're watching. I feel like some people will. I'm sorry about the chewing. I can't do anything about it. Just mute it when I chew. Damn, I love salad. Don't you love salad? There's a Big Mac, no bun, double meat, double cheese, double sauce. In case you forgot. I should write it on the screen, but I'm not. Okay. I don't know, dude. There's honestly so much that I want to talk about that I feel like I need to get back into the swing of podcasting first before I just unload for another 40 minutes and waste your time. Mostly because this isn't going anywhere, but also it is probably still kind of cute. But I'm gonna be chewing the whole time, and there's what could be worse than that, you know? So maybe we'll leave it here. Leave you wanting more. If you watched this episode, tell me that you did, and tell me that that you want to see more and that you missed the show. And if I don't hear that from anybody, then I guess I probably won't continue, or maybe I will. I don't know. I don't do this for you. I do this for God and for the gays. And Naya Rivera. God rest her soul. Anyway, come to Planet Showbiz. Come to the Cigarette Club. A lot's happened since the last podcast. Life is crazy. Life is actually insane. If you would have shown me, like the last version of the podcast me, this episode with like a portal into what's going on, you'd be like, bro, that was 6 months or whatever. I feel like I did the last one in November, so maybe 7 months, I don't know. Anyway, sorry about that, the absence. Not that literally anybody cares, but I do. I never wanted to quit. I just got really busy. I got promoted. I opened like a comedy club thing with Amy. Cigarette Club is exploding. There's a lot going on. I want to tell you all about it, but when I'm not chewing. If there's one thing about me, is I'm gonna keep chewing, you know? Maybe 20-minute podcasts are better, because then I can do more. I can do them while I'm in the shower. Start in the bath, move our way to the shower so that it's a more productive experience for all of us. Maybe. Anyway, welcome back. Let me know if you see this. And, I don't know, you can call in next time. Doubtful. 4 patties, 4 slices of cheese, extra sauce, bed of lettuce, pushed all the way to the left. You gotta say that, or else it's gonna come perfect, and who wants that, you know? Anyway, mommy loves you. Peace.